Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Fan here. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I do the initial setup for the drone after I unboxed it. And this is how you unfold the arms of the drone. You have to unfold the front arms first in order to unfold the rear arms, otherwise you can unfold them. And of course you have to do one side after the other. With the front arms, you have to push them forward, and with the rear arms you have to put them downward and backward. Next, I'm going to put a battery into the drone. Make sure that you have to push on the way in and you can hear the click. And this is how you remove the gimbal cover. Press your thumb down and pull it outward. And it is important to remove the foam which is inserted into the gimbal to protect the gimbal while shipping or moving around. Make sure that you have to remove that. At the first, the gimbal doesn't react at all. So for now, I'm gonna put the drone down on the table and pick up the controller. I'm going to unfold the antenna of the drone and press the button to power on. Next, you will see DJI shows you the welcome screen. At the same time, I have to power on the drone as well. And you have to connect to your home Wi-Fi network. Then you're gonna hit next and agree with the software terms of use. Then select region or country, select your home Wi-Fi network, enter the password to connect to your home network, select the time zone, make sure that you select the right time zone, otherwise you have to hit adjust and go back to selecting the time zone. When you select the right time zone, you're gonna hit next and confirm it. And if you have an account with DJI, you can log in. And if you don't have, of course you have to create an account with DJI. I'm gonna hit login. So now I'm going to hit activate. So a welcome screen shows up, and if you want to record a screen, just swipe down from the top. You can save the screen recording in 42GB internal storage, or you can put an SD card and you can save the screen recording into that SD card. I use a 256GB card for more storage, and hit this button to start our screen recording. And if you want to make any change, you can swipe back to the previous screen, otherwise you just hit skip. And then we'll come to this screen. Because I do a little slow, so the drone automatically powered off, so I have to power it on again. In order to set up the controller and the drone, they have to be connected. I can also move the recording button away. I have to agree with the terms of use. Now the drone is successfully activated. This is the time that I also activate my DJI Care Refresh. You should buy a DJI Care Refresh. With 1 year Care Refresh plan, I will get another drone in case my drone flies away, or in case I damage my drone and it is unfixable or unflyable. Now I'm going to update the firmware for the drone and the firmware for the controller. It takes about 2 minutes to update both firmware for the drone and the controller. Once the update is completed, it will take you to another page where you can watch some tutorial. If you are the first time drone flyer, you need to watch some tutorial. If you want to watch some tutorial, you just hit OK, and it will take you to a page called pre-flight check. It will check all the propellers, and you have to unfold all the propellers, so when they spin, they will spread the forks evenly. You just follow the tutorial on there and check on do all safety check before you fly. You can also record the screen so you can watch later. Now I'm going to touch the 3 dot icon on the top right corner to go to setup page. I'm going to select brake because I'm doing the indoor test flight. And return to home, I select optimal. However, I can adjust return to home altitude. Maximum is 120. Next is update home point and AI settings. When I touch in this arrow and all of these settings show up and I enable all of them. So AR home point, AR return to home route, and AR aircraft shadow. Next setting is the maximum distance. With this drone, the Air3S, the communication between the controller and the aircraft is 20 kilometers. Click on the arrow to see the battery information. Auxiliary LED. I select auto. This light is in the belly of the drone and it will automatically turn on when the drone is landing. I also need to select auto for the aircraft LEDs. And definitely you need to unlock the geo zone. After you unlock the license, you have to import into the aircraft. This is to allow the drone to be able to take off. The license also tells you the valid date and expiry date. Of course, you have to take off with caution because you are close to the airport. When signal lost, I select return to home because I'm standing on the land. If you're on the moving boat or in the moving vehicle, you have to select hover. Emergency propeller stop, I leave it emergency only. Vision positioning and obstacle sensing, I leave it on because when I disable it, obstacle avoidance will be disabled. Air sense, I leave it on because it will tell me whether there is a manned aircraft nearby so I can avoid or I can land immediately. It depends on where you live. You can select Matic or Impero. I select Matic and I select large text. And the fly mode, you can adjust the slider accordingly. If you choose sport, obstacle avoidance will be disabled. I select normal. Sometimes I switch to scene because I'm doing an indoor flight test. Max ascent speed, it means that how fast the drone can fly up. You can use the slider to adjust the speed. Max descent speed is how fast or how slow the drone will land. Max angular velocity, you can also adjust. Your smoothness is how fast your drone can turn left or turn right. Brake sensitivity, how fast the drone can stop when you release the pitch stick. Maximum control speed. Tilt, it means that how fast the gimbal tilt rotation speed. Color, you can choose HLG, D-Log or normal. I select normal. And video subtitle, I turn it off. Anti-flicker, I select 60 Hz. Histogram, overexposure warning, I turn it off. I select all the grid lines so it is easy for me to compose the video and the photo before recording. I select auto white balance, SD card, internal storage. Here you can name the folder and the file in your name or whatever name you like. So maximum video cache capacity, I select auto. Allow quick transfer in sleep. You can transfer the footage from the drone to PC without powering on the drone. And coming to transmission tab, I'm going to select dual band. Channel mode, I select auto. You should select the channel with less interference if you choose manual mode. In the about tab, I can see and check all the information about the aircraft. And I can also check the update for the aircraft firmware. My aircraft firmware is up to date. I can also check the aircraft stated safety data. And back to safety. This is how I set up my drone for the first flight after unboxing the drone. I recommend to select brake for the first time so you have time to react or to adjust later. In order to fly in authorization zone, you have to confirm the following statements. I'm qualified to fly in this area. I agree to assume full liability for flying in this area. I agree to upload DJI device hardware information. And then hit confirm. Now I am permitted to fly in this area as an advanced pilot. And hit done. And I can see that I got about 15 satellites connected to my drone.
Zone. Fly with caution.
Now, if you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe my channel, and that would be appreciated. Now I'm going to use auto takeoff. Just touch and hold the circle until it circles up and the drone will take off. As you can see that I selected brake and put on the normal flight mode, and the drone is detecting the obstacle and it can avoid. The four directions are the wall, so the drone cannot fly forward. It senses the obstacle and you cannot fly forward or backward or sideward even though you try to hold the sticks. And again, This is how I set up for the first flight after unboxing the drone. Please subscribe and like my channel, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.